Let's get right into this 20-minute chest and shoulder dumbbell workout to build muscle. You can do as a follow along with me using just one pair of dumbbells and an optional bench, but it can be done without. You need to choose a weight that you can upright row for about 12 reps. I'll be using 15 kilos, that's about 33 pounds per dumbbell, but you need to use whatever's right for you. We've got a warm up to kick it off consisting of 4 movements, 40 seconds each for just 1 round. Let's get the shoulders moving, circling forwards for 20 seconds and then back the other way. Changing direction. Next, we're going to do a reach to W. So we're going to go for this lat reach, drop the chin, and then open the chest, pulling the thumbs back into that W shape with the arms, and repeat. Proud chest as you pull the thumbs back, then actively spreading out your shoulder blades as you reach forwards. This next one's going to be done in a kneeling position. Take the left arm, reach under the right, reaching up, following your eyes with it. Do the same on the other side, taking the right arm, reach under the left, reach up. These T-spine rotations. Your T-spine is your thoracic spine, that part of the vertebrae just below the neck. Your chest is tight, or you spent a lot of time hunched over. This is a great one to open you out. This next one can be standing or kneeling. I'm going for some angel mobility, so pull the elbows back, draw an angel wing round behind the head, close the elbows, drop the chin, open it back out, reach up, draw that angel wing round up the center of your back, relax the elbows forwards and repeat. All right, let's get into the workout. We're going to do 6 exercises, doing 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 3 rounds. We're starting with a press fly. If you can do it on the floor, that's fine. If you've got a cushion to prop your upper back up to give you a little range of motion, that'd be great. But if you've got a bench, let's get on the bench to give us the best range of motion. We want a neutral grip. This is going to be halfway between a press and a fly. So you're going to come down like a bench press, but come a touch wider. Feel that stretch on the pecs, and then press up to the top, bringing the dumbbells a couple of inches apart. So you're going to bring the elbows down. You come in slightly wider than a neutral grip bench press, but not as wide as a fly. So weight-wise, you're going to be a little bit heavier than you'd do for a dumbbell fly, but nowhere near as heavy as you might do for a bench press. So your forearms are just angled out slightly, giving a little extra pec stretch, and then you're pressing through to the top. Finish off your rep with control. Okay, we're gonna go for an upright row now. I like to put a slight forward lean into these, getting a bit of the rear delt involved as well. Soften the knees, brace the core. Just rowing the dumbbells up to about chest height. Trying to lead with the elbows, keeping the elbows higher than the hands. You can put a slight external rotation to the shoulder at the top, almost like the elbows are going up and then back. Okay, next up we've got some push-ups. You can do these on the floor, or you could do them on dumbbells to give you a deeper stretch. If you can't do a push-up, don't worry, you can do the kneeling variation instead. I do recommend doing them on the dumbbells if you can, just getting that deep chest stretch as you come down. Controlling the way down, keeping the glutes tight, belly button drawn in. Elbows should be pulled slightly back towards the pockets. So from a bird's eye view down, your torso out to the elbows is going to make an arrow shape, not a T shape. All right, we're going to do a dumbbell shoulder press. This can be done seated or standing. It's up to you. Coming down just past the ears. Okay, next up, we're going to do a 3/4 press. I'm going to do this at a slight incline on the bench. If you haven't got a bench, you can do it on the floor or on the floor with your back propped up with a cushion. So we're going to do a bench press, but we're going to avoid the lockout. So you're going to go full depth, or if you're on the floor until your elbows make contact, you're going to press 3/4 of the way up and then coming back down. So we're putting extra volume into the deepest part, getting that stretch, and we're increasing the time under tension by avoiding that lockout, making these lighter dumbbells that you probably would be too light usually for a bench press feel pretty heavy. Okay, this next one can be done lying face down on the floor, or if you've got a bench, you can do it lying prone on the bench. So we're going to do a W to Y raise, pointing your thumbs up, trying to use your upper back. Well done. Take a brief rest. Get ready to go back with those press flies. That W to Y is a nice one for hitting those rear delts on the back of the shoulder. So neutral grip coming down, wider than a press, but not as wide as a fly. Forearms slightly angled out. Feel that stretch on the chest. Almost puff the chest up proud as you come deep into the stretch, and then squeeze them together as you go for that press. Okay, onto the upright row. If you've got a selection of dumbbells, you can slightly change which dumbbells you use for each exercise. But I wanted to show that this can be done just with one pair if needed. Soften the knees. I like to put a slight forward lean on. Going for this upright row, leading up and out with the elbows. Okay, onto the push-ups. Onto that shoulder press, which can be done seated or standing. Oh, that's tough. Probably only had one more rep in me there. Okay, we're going on to that 3/4 press. Ideally doing it on an incline bench, but if you have to do it on the floor, that's fine. Just trying to avoid that lockout at the top. Using mostly an overhand grip with this one, more like a classic bench press, but just staying in that bottom 3/4. That's tough again, probably only had one rep in me there. This third round's gonna be tough. Let's go for that prone W to Y.
If you're looking to take your training to another level, my TPT Studio has a wide variety of structured follow-along series you won't find on YouTube. It also includes workout plans to develop strength and calisthenics skills, as well as nutrition advice and a supportive community chat where I can answer your training questions. If you're ready to level up and want to find out more, follow the link in this video's description after the workout.
Onto the upright row. Onto the shoulder press. Onto the 3/4 press, hitting full depth if you're on the bench, so trying to avoid that lockout. onto the final set, either lying on the floor or on the bench, doing those prone W to Y raises. And that's it. That's the workout complete. Thanks so much for joining me for that. Let me know in the comments below, how did you find it and where in the world are you following along from? I really do love to hear that, but don't go anywhere. Why not stick with me, do another workout and try either this 10-minute bicep workout or this 10-minute upper back routine. See you for one of those.